Hello and welcome. As president of Middlebury, it is my honor to welcome you to the Language School's Convocation. And as a committed lover of language learning, it is my delight. I am welcoming you in English, some of the last English you'll hear from Middlebury for many weeks. And in addition to welcoming you, I have a question for you. Why are you here now? I don't ask that question as a challenge. You have nothing to prove to any of us with your answers. I ask because I suspect each of you has something or things that you want to do, and you want to do them in a language other than English. I can think of 3 things that we need to do together globally in many different languages: work to heal our planet, work for racial justice, and work for the health of all in this time of pandemic. That requires all the languages of the world. And so you're each here now preparing to embark on a unique journey as an individual and as a group, together and at the same time also completely physically distant from your classmates and your professors. And that is a journey that requires courage. So I want to acknowledge your courageousness and your commitment. It's a commitment long ago that I was too afraid to make. Let me explain. When I was 23, I was taking my first year-long research trip to India, where I was to begin to learn Sanskrit and read Sanskrit texts with traditional teachers. I wanted also to learn Hindi. What did I do? I started, but it was hard. Both Hindi and Sanskrit were in Devanagari, a new script. I couldn't internalize it at all. And when I learned Hindi, which was a spoken language, I got lazy. Everyone in Benares, the city I was studying in, was friendly and everyone already spoke a little English. I kept at it, but I lost courage halfway through and just depended on my friends. I had one friend who had a motorcycle who was fluent in Hindi, and we traveled all around India together, and I let him speak for me most of the time. As I described my situation to someone recently, she told me, "You needed Middlebury even back then." And she was right, because Middlebury would have given me the courage I didn't have. I didn't understand what you understood when you chose this summer's journey, that wanting to do something wasn't enough. Having the courage to do so and putting oneself in the midst of an immersive, supportive, rigorous environment, that's the way to make it happen. You chose the language schools, and you chose a fine tradition of language learning that goes back to the very early decades of Middlebury College's history, with the Western classical languages of Greek and Latin offered in the first year of the college in 1800, and Hebrew and the modern language of German being offered as early as the 1820s. As you may know, Middlebury established its first language school in 1915, and for more than 100 years now, the language schools have been helping to build peace through language. We've taught more than 58,000 language learners through 2 world wars, several regional wars, the fall and rise of some nations, and we are teaching now through a time of global pandemic and national and international unrest. Our kind of teaching and your kind of learning, I believe, is more relevant and more necessary than ever. My fellow language learners, this summer, as you work, separately and together, remember what you want to do and the institution you chose to do it with, and remember to celebrate your courage. Use your courage to maintain the belief that the strangeness of a different language will eventually become familiar. Use it to commit to our language pledge. Use it to participate at the high level that is the mark of a Middlebury education. And soon you will discover that your courage has enabled you to cross boundaries and to solve problems in new ways, because your ideas can be expressed in a new language. You'll find that your courage will have brought you, if not all the way, then closer than ever you dreamed possible to achieving your goals. Be assured that no matter where you are and no matter why you are right here, right now, no matter what you do with the skills you will build, this will be an extraordinary time, because you will be courageous and you will keep your promise to yourself and to your fellow students. I did eventually learn Hindi, but only by doing a kind of immersion course of my own 8 years later. But I want to leave you with the wisdom that I share with everyone who is new to Middlebury, and that I like to remind those of you who are returning. There are 3 ways to learn a language: fall in love with someone who speaks it, internalize forever in a life or death situation, or Middlebury. Welcome to Middlebury Language Schools. I wish you each a wonderful, challenging, satisfying, transformative experience. Go in courage, grow your new soul, and achieve your dreams. And now I may welcome the directors of the 12 language schools who have a message for you.
Liebe Studierende in allen unseren Sprachschulen, ganz herzlich willkommen zu unserem Online-Sommer 2020, dem allerersten virtuellen Sprachsommer Middleburys. Auch wenn wir in diesem Jahr leider nicht zusammen in Vermont sein können, verfolgen wir doch alle Ihre Sprachreise im Geiste und sind sehr gespannt auf unser Abenteuer. Ich wünsche Ihnen einen wunderbaren Sommer, dass Sie alles, was Sie erreichen wollen, auch bekommen. Immens viel Spaß mit Ihrer Sprache und Freundschaften, die auch noch lange nach Ende unserer Programme weiterhalten. Auf einen unvergesslichen Sommer und historische Erlebnisse.
Bonsoir, je suis Armelle Crozier-Ingenturan, la directrice de l'école de français. Bienvenue à vous toutes et à vous tous, très chères étudiantes et très chers étudiants de l'école de français et de toutes les écoles de langue. Nous sommes ravis de vous accueillir à notre première session en ligne et à distance en cet été 2020 très spécial. Bien que nous ne puissions être réunis toutes et tous ensemble sur notre merveilleux campus, nous partagerons ensemble cette aventure inédite que nous, professeurs, administrateurs et assistants, vivrons et découvrirons avec vous et en même temps que vous. Faisons de cette expérience incomparable un succès historique. Encore bienvenue à vous toutes et à vous tous et à très bientôt.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Soy Jacobo Sefamí, el director de la escuela. Después de más de 100 años vamos a hacer por primera vez una escuela en línea. Estoy muy emocionado porque va a resultar una experiencia inolvidable e histórica, muy rara, pero a la vez muy interesante, espero. Muy bienvenidos todos y nos estaremos viendo durante il verano. Hasta luego.
In veste di direttore e a nome di tutti i docenti, del personale e degli studenti che l'hanno frequentata, rivolgo un saluto a tutti i partecipanti di quest'estate a distanza che vorrei dedicare a tutte le persone decesse durante questi terribili mesi e auguro a tutti una produttiva e divertente sessione estiva. Grazie e buona estate.
Дорогие студенты, аспиранты, преподаватели, сотрудники и друзья русской школы, поздравляю вас с началом летнего семестра. Несмотря на то, что в этом году мы все в разных местах и будем встречаться только по Zoom, сейчас начинается интенсивное, незабываемое лето, в течение которого вы все сделаете огромный прогресс в русском языке. Ждем общения с вами на занятиях, в клубах, на лекциях и в свободное время. Желаю вам удачи и успехов.
中文学校的老师们、同学们，大家好，欢迎来到2020年明德中文暑校。今年是暑校建校以来第一次在网上进行教学。虽然我们之间存在着时空的一些隔阂，但是我知道我们的心会永远紧紧的连在一起。所以让我们一起创造一个硕果丰收的难忘的2020年中文暑校。再次欢迎大家。
皆さんこんにちは。日本語学校校長の田臥素子です。今年は開校以来初めて授業をすべてオンラインで展開します。さまざまなマルチメディアを使っての学習を計画しています。試行錯誤しながらという部分もありますが、皆さんと一緒に8週間頑張りましょう。
السلام عليكم. باسم المدرسة العربية أود أن أرحب بكم في صيف من نوع خاص سنتعلم فيه اللغة والثقافة العربيتين عن بعد لأول مرة في تاريخنا الحديث. نتمنى لكم صيفا ناجحا تحققون فيه أهدافكم عبر هذا العالم الافتراضي، ونعدكم بأن نقدم لكم كل ما تحتاجونه من عون أكاديمي وأن تكون تجربتكم في المدرسة العربية تجربة لا تنسى.
Boa noite. Estamos muito felizes em dar as boas-vindas a todos vocês ao nosso programa de verão, pela primeira vez online. Embora não estejamos no campus, estaremos juntos nesta jornada e estamos muito animados para onde esta aventura nos levará. Desejamos a todos um verão maravilhoso, com muito sucesso, com a descoberta de novas paixões, novos interesses, novos amigos, e que o conhecimento e a amizade continuem depois do programa de verão. Os professores e eu trabalhamos cuidadosamente para proporcionar a vocês uma experiência incomparável. Vamos fazer história juntos. Bem-vindos à Escola de Português.
שלום, שמי ורדית רינגוולד, ואני מנהלת התוכנית וגם המייסדת של בית ספר לעברית פה במידלברי. בשם כולנו, המורים והצוות, אני מאחלת לכל לומדי השפה, ובעיקר ללומדי העברית, קיץ פורה, מלא שפה ובהצלחה. ולא לשכוח, גם כשאנחנו לומדים השנה מהבית, אנחנו לא שוכחים שפה מדברים רק עברית. תודה.
안녕하세요. 한국어 학교 학생들과 모든 학생들을 진심으로 환영합니다. 2020년의 여름학기는 역사상 처음으로 온라인 원격 화상 강의로 진행됩니다. 직접 만날 수는 없지만 이 새로운 도전에 우리 언어 교육의 전통과 열정은 계속될 겁니다. 여러분이 기대하는 성과를 꼭 이루고 새 친구들과 멋진 만남이 되길 바랍니다. 교수님들과 직원들이 열심히 준비한 이번 여름학기에 평생 잊지 못할 추억을 만듭시다. 여러분 다 같이 새로운 역사를 만듭시다. 감사합니다.
Kwai paakunong liak ni dombak udzio skiano baon dwaon gana dala kidimek lila wakongani dama kulipayon ziwi pasboni kulala melano tamini bek inkuatsu ya doti ulida baloka ak ni kadala mizino takadaka kimsino kongiska kia tsi ulina na wa mazik ta songnawon zikadonwadik.
Thank you for the wonderful greetings from our directors, and thank you, President Patton, for your remarks. I'm Steve Snyder, Dean of Language Schools, and I'm delighted to be able to welcome you, our students, faculty, and staff from all parts of our global community to the 106th summer of the Middlebury Language Schools. The language schools were founded in 1915, and every summer since then, we've been bringing together a community of students and teachers to participate in one of the world's great experiments in immersive learning. Each summer, faculty from around the world come together to offer you their expertise in languages and cultures of the 11 schools. And they will be joined this summer by the faculty of our newest edition, the School of Abenaki, which will provide instruction in the language and culture of the people on whose land Middlebury College is located. And each summer, you, our extraordinary students, gather to pursue your goal of mastering another language and coming to deep understanding of another culture. We're truly honored that you've decided to join us for this work, and we look forward to sharing a Middlebury Language School summer with you. But as we all know, this summer will be different in many ways, just as the world itself seems to have changed profoundly in a few short months. This summer is already unique in our long history as the first time that we will not be holding our session on the Middlebury campus in Vermont. In previous summers, we would be welcoming you now in Mead Chapel, and you would be cheering for your school with your fellow students before going off to take the language pledge and begin your studies. This summer will be different in many ways, but I want to assure you that the most important things will hold true. The director, faculty, and staff of your school remain dedicated to providing the innovative and rigorous instruction in languages and cultures for which the schools are known. It's the reason we're here and the work that each of us loves. Close collaboration between students and faculty remains the foundation of our teaching and learning, regardless of how that learning is done. And though you will be studying virtually from your homes around the country and around the world, we're determined to welcome you to the community of learners in your school, with all the richness of cultural experiences and all the potential for human connection that community has to offer. This summer, like everyone before it, you will be supporting one another in the challenging but vital project of gaining real understanding of the world's languages and cultures and developing the radical empathy that comes with that understanding. While our signature language pledge will be modified, our goal and yours remains the same: developing real linguistic competence and deep intercultural insight. But some important things will be different this summer. At the same time you're immersed in your virtual school, you will also continue to be part of your home community. I want to encourage you to commit yourself to your studies and to your personal learning goals. But in this unique summer, you may also find you need and want to participate in the world around you. It's important to acknowledge that we are meeting at a time when our country is still absorbing the anger and grief caused by the murders of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, and so many others. at a time when the reality of pervasive and systemic racism and police violence against Black people has become painfully clear even to those who might have preferred to ignore it. And we are meeting at a time when people around the United States and around the world are standing up to say clearly that Black lives matter, and to demand equity and justice for those in our country who have been denied them for too long. And so in this moment, the strangeness of our virtual summer may actually be an opportunity. Instead of being sequestered on our campus in New England, our extraordinary community of teachers and learners is spread out across the country in all your communities, in places feeling this pain and seeking this change. Your school community can become a place to consider how we come to terms with systemic racism and the damages it causes to Black lives. Many classes and co-curricular events will provide opportunities to discuss injustice, the aftermath of colonialism, and racial violence. And many schools will be creating opportunities for community engagement. If you don't find the conversations or the opportunities you seek, I encourage you to speak up and help us be an agent of change in this unique summer. Your learning can be a powerful form of action. The fundamental mission of the language schools is to enhance linguistic excellence and intercultural understanding for people from all walks of life and all parts of the global community. I believe this summer we should take that mission more seriously than ever, and that our mutual goal should be to find ways to put the skills we develop to use for real change. If there's ever been a time for the language schools to embrace their values and demonstrate the power of language learning to promote human understanding, that time is now. I hope to be able to welcome many of you to a future summer in Vermont, but all of us in the language schools are honored to have you join us for a summer that is unique in our history and one that we hope will be uniquely meaningful and transformative for you. And now I'd like to turn things over to the director of our School of Abenaki, Jesse Bruchak. We're privileged to welcome the students, faculty, and staff of the School of Abenaki to the Middlebury community.
Kwai kwai nidon bak pa ako no ongoziaku. Kitsi ulioni odzi yo ulibeska wihlaongan. Yodali unagi kutuk. Akik nian datri ida. Kitsi ulioni odzi yo uligisgak. Hello, my friends. Very thankful and grateful to be here today with you to present a little bit from the Abenaki culture, to give thanks and acknowledgement to this land. Seems ever more important this year as we're not able to gather here together to acknowledge its importance to all of us, and especially to its original inhabitants, the Abenaki people, who for the first year here at Middlebury have been included in the programming with our pilot School of Abenaki. And as was done long ago and is still done today here among the Abenaki people, 4 recognized tribes, I'm a member of the Nulhegan Abenaki. We sing this greeting song, a song that's always been sung to welcome new people and new things. Abenaki, the word itself, means dawn land, and we're certainly at a time of new beginnings, both with our school as well as with all the changes in the world today. And when we look to our language, we see a word Uskigan, which does mean new, but also as we see that word can mean change, and Uskigan could also mean to grow. And so as we welcome new people and new opportunities into our lives, we have that opportunity for growth, something we can embrace here as we begin our summer together at Middlebury. The Abenaki greeting song. Yo guano de yo guano da. Yo guano de yo guano da. Gaiwani he hayuk yo he. 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 Hayo guano de yo guano da. Yo guano de yo guano da. Gaiwani he hayuk yo he. Gaiwani he hayuk yo he. In addition to sharing the greeting song, I'd also like to share a song on the flute, The flute was said to be given to us inspired by the songs of the birds. Our original teachers, in fact, the Abenaki language is said to sound like the songs of the birds and likely has been a big inspiration for the sound of our language. Many of the birds' names are onomatopoeic, like gidzigigi or the chickadee, a word that was loaned into English from Eastern Algonquian languages, which Abenaki is a part. And each morning we're reminded of all the opportunities of growth, like in that song, that greeting song. The birds greet the new day, singing their songs. And I'd just like to create a piece on the flute, reminiscent of some of those songs that offer us an opportunity to hear that beautiful song that comes from this land and that helps shape the Abenaki language. Uliuni. Thank you.
Welcome to the Chinese school. The start of the session is finally here. Usually this is the time when I get to meet you in person on campus here in Middlebury, Vermont. This summer you are spread out across the US and beyond, but I hope you will set us, the Chinese school, as your virtual home base as you hunker down with your studies and activities in Chinese while your daily life at home swirls around you. Make the effort to get to know each other. You have a compelling reason for learning Chinese and a fascinating background in education, travel, work, family, and interests, as does every student attending our program this summer. These Middlebury connections will last a lifetime and sustain you in your future travels and endeavors. Take care of yourself and each other, and don't be shy about asking for help. I look forward to hearing about your progress and accomplishments in Chinese this summer.
Dajiahao. Welcome to the 2020 Chinese School. My name is Lisa Lin, your Associate Director, coming to you from Ohio this summer. Although we're online, we expect to offer you the same challenging, rigorous curriculum that we would if we were all together in Vermont. If you need any help with anything at any time, contact me throughout the summer. We can't wait to see your progress at the end of the session. Good luck, everyone.
大家好, I'm Mairead Harris, or He 老师, and I am a Chinese school graduate alum from 2007, and I've been working in the Chinese school in a variety of roles ever since, as the bilingual assistant, first-year language teacher, and I'm now one of our associate directors for the program, helping out behind the scenes. We are always here for you via email and online. We're glad to have you with us this summer. It's a whole new adventure to do this virtually for us, and we're excited. We think we've prepared as best we can for the summer, and we're really excited to have you here with us. So remember why you signed up, enjoy your time here together, and reach out anytime that you need anything.
哎，同学们好，我是1年级的大陈老师，欢迎你们来明德大学学习中文。大陈老师的爱好是做饭、吃饭、唱歌、跳舞、聊天、散步等等。你的爱好是什么？
大陈老师，你做饭做得怎么样？
你要想知道大陈老师做饭做得怎么样，请你明年还来明德大学学习中文。同学们，加油！对不起，加油！
大家好，我是1年级的万老师。有空的时候，我喜欢唱歌、跳舞、运动。你们呢？
大家好，我是1年级的李老师，我喜欢摄影。如果你也喜欢摄影，那跟我一起去拍照吧。
大家好，我是1年级的施老师，我喜欢跳鸡尾酒。如果你们满了21岁的话，欢迎你们跟我喝一杯，来，干杯！
大家好，我是1年级的小陈老师，我非常喜欢运动，比如打网球。
大家学习中文之余，也别忘了放松哦，
比如一边跑步一边练习中文。
1年级的老师欢迎你们，
同学们加油！1年级加油！
2年级
在
一起。
你们好，我是2年级的高老师。我是高老师。你们好，我是高老师。
一张纸，一张照片，一张卡片，张。哦，我知道了，张老师。大家好，我是张老师。
我是刘老师。我喜欢喝茶。我有1、2、3、4、5、6杯茶，这是6。可是我是刘老师，不是6老师。
你们好，我是彭老师。彭老师。这是明德大学的明，这是彭老师的彭，也是朋友的朋。
大家好，我是文老师，中文的文。哦，不是蚊子老师，问，也不是问老师，而是中文的文，文老师。欢迎大家来跟我学中文，
跟我一起唱。夏上秦汉，夏上秦汉，隋唐宋，隋唐宋。大家好，我是宋老师。这个夏天，我们一起加油！2年级在一起，2年级在一起
，2年级在一起，
在一起，
在一起，
在一起。
3年级没问题。
罗老师，
明德3年级没问题。
这样。
年级，没问题。
3年级，没问题。
3年级，没问题。
3年级，没问题。3年级，没问题。3年级，没问题。
3年级，没问题。
3年级，没问题。
3年级，没问题。没问题。
大家好，欢迎大家来到4年级，我是4年级的高老师。哎，我好像有一封信，打开看看吧。哈，开学了，你准备好了吗？好，我要给刘老师写一封信。哈，刘老师，你有一封信。
我有一封信，我来看看高老师给我写了什么。只说中文，你准备好了吗？现在我来给张老师也写一封信。
张老师在楼下。
好，张老师，有一封信。
我有一封信。网络大家庭，你准备好了吗？
同学们，你准备好了吗？